Hey guys, so I had somebody call me the other day and I wanted to break down this conversation because I feel like it's a really common thought process. She called me and she said, hey, I've been dissecting some things with a mentor of mine and I was really looking at breaking it down. So, she says that obviously I just have really high standards. And so, the problem is that when I don't hit those standards, then, I react negatively to it. I get really down on myself. I'm really hard on myself. I just have really high standards and I'm really hard on myself. So I don't know if any of you guys can really relate to that. But she asked me, have you ever been through that? And of course, I've 100% been through that. So she asked me what my advice was. And I was like, well, your first problem, and I know from experience, is that you like it. You like when your mentors tell you that you have really high standards and to not work so hard. You like it. And so I had to realize that when I was working so hard in the sense of not smart or in the sense of, kind of exactly that, not working smart or not taking any time for myself at all, where I could mentally shut off and mentally recharge for the next day when I was, too stressed out, not because of what I was physically handling in a day, but the way that I was handling it, getting down on myself, right? Those type of things. The problem was that when they gave me this advice and they said to me, hey, you got to turn off, you got to relax, you got to go home tonight and do something for yourself so you're actually recharged for tomorrow, you're, yada, yada. I liked that feedback. I liked getting it. I liked that my mentors told me, hey, it's too much, you got to turn off. And because I felt like that was such a good thing, look at how good I am. My mentor has to tell me to turn off. That's how strong my work ethic is. As a result, it took me so many years to correct that and realize that sometimes you do have to recharge and sometimes you do have to shut your brain off. You should be 100% in whatever you're doing. So when you're working, you're 100% in. And sure, you're working hard. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of hours a day. I'm the first one to champion that for sure. And when you're not physically working, you're 100% off so that you mentally recharge, right? Successful people really understand that. And she was like, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. She's like, I didn't really realize that. I like it. I'm like, yeah, exactly. She's like, today I had a bad day and I'm going home and I broke it down. My mentor kind of shot me a text message as a reminder. Hey, please go home and shut off tonight. Make sure you enjoy yourself for an hour before you go to bed, have some dinner, have a glass of wine, whatever. I'm like, right. And you liked that. She's like, you're right. I did. So, she said that really helped her. Hopefully that did help her. I really wanted to share it on this video because, look, the problem isn't your high standards. The problem isn't your work ethic or anything like that. It's how you react to the high standards when you don't hit them, which is getting down on yourself. And then your mentors try to coach you to shut off every now and again and ease up, and you like it. And you got to stop liking it and realize that it's actually feedback, which sometimes can be just as detrimental to somebody as not working hard enough. So that's the first step is realizing that emotion within yourself and fighting that so that you're not looking for that feedback from them. And you realize, how much you really have to fix that. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. I feel like it's a really common issue and it's definitely something that I've been through. Thanks so much, guys. And let me know. Feel free to leave a comment or a like or a subscribe or anything like that. And let me know if it's applicable feedback.